You guys have the great opportunity to be back-to-back state champs. I mean, you guys are the ones at the top of the hill right now, and everybody wants to knock you off. What does that mean to you as a player?
That's why we came here. You know, that's part of it. We've done great things in the past, and we'll never forget that. But this is why we came here. We came here to be the best that we can every day, whether that be we're on top or whether that be we're climbing to the top. So we'll take it in stride, and it'll be tough, and everyone's going to give us their best shot. So that's exciting, and that's challenging, and we're looking forward to it. So it's exciting.
Welcome to a special edition of Resounded Glory. I'm one of your hosts, Major Lowe, here with
Trey Reeder, and we're here with Culver and Jack Baughman.
So this is kind of a flashback for these guys to a few months ago when these two were in these same exact seats being interviewed. But the only difference is that these guys were preparing for the season instead of preparing for the state championship. So if you guys could just kind of tell me a little bit about the journey from then until now.
I think kind of we just try to focus week by week, one team at a time. And now obviously this is a different week. It's a big week, but we kind of try to take it one game at a time, one step at a time. That's kind of been the key to success, I think.
And, I would kind of say like week one, it was a big game, and so is this. So we kind of didn't change anything. We keeping everything a little traditional, so we don't want to try to feel like we're stepping out of our way and make anything feel any different. So we just preparing the same way that we did week one.
And this is a question for both of you. How was the journey to the road to the championship from last year to this year? How is it different? Like, what's the change in?
Honestly, I think last year it was more of a dream, and it was something that none of us had ever done. And this year it's kind of more about building a tradition, building a legacy, and doing something that Hartley has never done and winning back-to-back state championships. So that's kind of the difference. Last year it was just the first one. It was a dream, and now this year it's kind of doing something nobody else has ever done.
And last year I would say, like, because I was hurt, I watched the journey from like the sidelines. So like it helped me see traits and qualities in myself that I wasn't able to see before, and it made me look at the game a little differently. So that's the difference from last year to this year. I'm kind of more intellectual on the field than I was previously.
And Jack, you guys are back-to-back at the shoe playing against not the same exact team, but a different Steubenville team. And so what's your team's mentality going into the game? Because I know Steubenville, you know, they're seeking revenge from last year.
Yeah, they're a great team. They're a great program. We have nothing but respect for them. It was a great game last year, and we fully expect the same thing this year. They're just a great team. We're going to do everything we can to beat them and give it all we got.
And Cameron, anything from you?
So, the composure on the field last year, how would you explain that? And do you guys plan to have the same composure this year on the field?
I think last year was really kind of just staying in the moment, not letting things get too big, too bright on the biggest stage. We just kind of try to keep it fields the same length. Just put your shoes on, run one at a time, and kind of go. Just play football. I think that's kind of going to be our mentality this year. Is just it's another game. It's another, I don't know, big game, big atmosphere, and we've been there before. So just kind of use that experience and kind of roll with it.
And to add on what he said, I feel like just staying focused and staying disciplined and sticking to our rules, that would be a real successful thing moving on to the game.
And Cameron, one more thing for you. Earlier in the interview, you talked about being injured last year and not being able to play in the state championship and having to cheer on your team and show that leadership role from the sidelines. How excited are you to be on the field, leading your team on the field this year?
Words can't really describe it. It's real exciting, though, if I had to put it to words. The nerves, they didn't hit me yet, but I know they will eventually. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be real sweet playing in the shoe.
And both of you are captains on the offense and defensive side. But what do you guys feel would be the most important on winning the game this Friday?
I think like Cameron said, sorry to interrupt, but I think Cameron kind of hit it on the head where just kind of stick to our rules, stick to our fundamentals, just treat it as another big game. We've been there before. Not make it any different, not make it something it's not. just kind of embrace the big game, the big lights, and stay in the moment and enjoy it.
I would feel like the defensive side is more important too, because defense wins championships. You have to stop them, but of course, then again, on the offensive side of the ball, you have to put points on the board. So, yeah.
So I'd just like to thank you guys for letting me and Trey interview you guys, and just the best of luck to you and the Hawks as you guys take on the Big Red this Friday at the Shoe at 3 p.m. I'm Major Lowe.
That's Trey Reeder.
And this has been another episode of Resounded Glory. We'll see you next time.
Bishop Hartley community, we need all the support we can get. This week we're playing in the state championship, going for back-to-back state titles. We need all the help we can get. Let's fill the Shoe. It's a blackout, 3 p.m. on Friday. We're really excited and we know all the help we can get.
We'll see you all there.